Hot 103, the hottest tip music station. You got it locked on a Sunday afternoon. Your boy Henry G. All your favorite Latin hip hop and oldies. Want to wish everyone a very happy and safe Independence Day weekend. Right now I'm joined by special guest Brown Boy. Brown Boy, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining me.
I'm chilling like a villain.
Let everybody know what the typical Sunday afternoon is like for you.
Man, you know what I mean? Just chilling with my boy, man. You know, we hanging out, maybe getting a barbecue going or renting some movies, you know. But definitely, you know, first and foremost, you know what I mean? I gotta get the word in. You know, I hit church about 8:30, or we hit it at 10:30, and you know, I go get my word, and then from there we go get a grub, and then you know we'll get a barbecue, we'll go catch a movie, whatever, man. You know, but it's all with my boy, man. I just spend time with my boy.
Who did you grow up listening to, and what inspired you to pursue a career in the music industry?
Man, you know, I mean, a lot of people know this, man. I'm a big, you know, I was a big fan of Lotta Shader Brown, you know what I mean? Back in the days, you know, they were the Hippity Hop Locos, and they were doing their thing, man, and I seen them over at a fair, man, and I was like, man, Mexicans, like, rap like hip-hop, and it just blew me away. And then also another big inspiration was Keith Sweat, man. I mean, he just had some deep records, man, and so probably like Lotta Shader Brown and Keith Sweat, man.
I want to talk for a moment about the track to put you on the map, Superman. Go ahead and give us the story behind it and let us know how it came together.
Man, I mean, Superman, to be honest, man, I feel like it was just a blessing, man. But to be honest, I was just chilling one day, and I don't know, man, these words, there was no beat at all, man, and I just started writing these words, you know, I can love you like no one can. It's like, I can be your Superman. And I had just wrote the lyrics down, and I just started kind of rapping, and I had never really did that, you know, wrote a song without the beat, you know. And I just wrote the lyrics, and then one day there was this dude, and he said, hey, man, I need to get my lights on, and, you know, this and that, and you want to buy a beat? So I went over there, and I heard this beat, and I just laid it in there, and I told Fingers, I said, hey, man, I want you to sing this hook for me, man, and add a couple sounds to it and record me on it. And he was like, okay, cool, and the rest is history, you know what I mean?
Do you remember the first time you actually heard it on the radio? If so, take us back, let us know where you were and what that experience was like for you.
Man, on my way to Bakersfield, I was going through Los Angeles on my way to Bakersfield, man, and I was with a homegirl of mine, and it brought me to tears, man, because it was just like they were talking and stuff, and I believe they had Chingy or Justin Timberlake, I can't remember who, but it was Jojo, right? And they just said, you know, they were talking to one of the two, I can't remember, because it was 2 times that I had heard it out there. And they was like, man, you know, how does it feel to be the #2 song? And there's this one song that, you know, it's just been holding it down. And he was like, man, well, it's a dope song, you know what I mean? I don't know who the guy is, and blah, blah, blah. And they go, okay, well, you know, they played his record, and we're still driving, and then they just said, okay, here it is, coming up next. And it was like, #1 in Los Angeles. And it's like, Brown Boy. And then Superman came on, and I was like, wow, like, I'm #1. It was just crazy, man. It was just a big blessing for me, man. So, yes, sir, that's it.
The song obviously went on to become one of the most successful Chicano rap slow jams of all time. We're about to get into it right now. Before we do, when did you realize that you had something special with this song?
When they told me to quit my job and said, you're going to be traveling now. So I was like, okay. I said, you know, I was a teacher. A lot of people wouldn't know, man. I was teaching, man. 7th, 8th grade math. You know what I mean? I got my degree on. You know, I'm an educated Mexican. But, yeah, man, they called me up and said, hey, man, you're going to have to do some traveling and stuff like that. And I was like, I didn't think it was going to be that much traveling and for me to have to quit my job type of thing. But, yeah, that's when I really was like, wow, this is going to be crazy. Man, just to reminisce real quick, man, I remember doing a sound check in San Antonio, and man, I was like, okay, how many people? I asked my manager, I was like, how many people do you think gonna be here? You know, and you know, 12, 15,000, you know, maybe 10,000, you know. And he goes, yeah, I think so, right around there. And so when we came back from the backstage, I was chilling with Baby Bash, and, you know, we're backstage. And I used to hit him up on, I think it was like MySpace. Hey, Bash, I want you to do a verse for me. And so when we touched down in San Antonio, we seen him backstage, and he was like, yo, Brown, like, you didn't even need a verse from me, homie. Like, you know what I mean? You did it on your own. You know, congratulated me and everything, man. He's a real good dude, humble dude and stuff. I got much love from him. But long story short, man, went out there, and there was 60,000 people, man. I was feeling like Selena, you know what I mean? I was like, wow, there's 60,000, and we thought there was going to be 10,000, but when Superman came on, they were singing it word for word, and I was like, wow, I'm living a dream right now.
Hot 103, the hottest tip music. You got it locked on a Sunday afternoon. Special guest Brown Boy. Brown Boy, you got a lot of people calling, requesting, and dedicating your songs. What do you want to say to all your fans out here in Las Cruces?
You know what? First of all, I want to shout out one of my homies lives out there, man. He goes by the name of John Martin. He's my childhood friend. He's from Black, California, man. B-Town representing. He does his thing out there with his family and everything, and you know, he's out there in Cruces somewhere, and I got love for him, so I want to shout him out. But to all the Cruces fans, you know what I mean? Man, I mean, it's from the heart, man. The reason why I keep doing music, man, is because of the fans. And I got a new album. It's called Mr. Soul Radio. It's dropping in August. I think we're supposed to premiere a new song on the station, not just my single, but a new song that I'm going to leak out to Las Cruces. Like, Las Cruces is going to be the first people to hear it, but it's a song with me and MC Magic and D Solace. It's called I Know. Big record. I really feel like it's my next Superman record. But I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the fans, man. I got a lot of love for you guys, man, and it comes from the heart. I'm a real artist. I'm real humble. I mean, you're going to see me on the street or wherever you see me, I'm just going to be the same person I am right now talking on the phone to Henry G. I'm going to be the same way with you, you know what I mean? Hey, Brown Boy, you know what I mean? Let's go get a burrito. Okay, cool, let's go. I'm not a superstar. I don't act like a superstar. I'm just a regular human being, just like everybody else out there. I just love to do music, and God bless me with a talent to write songs, and I'm just sharing it. I'm just sharing it with you guys. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, what can listeners expect, and what do they have in store for them the first time they pick up that new album, Mr. Soul Radio, and they throw it in their deck?
Oh man, they're gonna say this is a new and improved Brown Boy, man. He's touching on every base, man. You know, from the song with Prima J, you know, it's called Brush 'Em Off, and it's talking about a situation, two people in love. You know what I mean? And we're just basically talking about, like, there's all kinds of haters trying to break us up. Like, they don't want to see us together because they know we're happy and we're doing our thing and we're loving. It's like, you know, go and brush them off. Go and brush them off. Like, just brush them haters off. You know, if you love somebody and that's who you want to be with, do your thing with them. And it just goes from dancing to being in love, and you know, they're gonna enjoy the record. It's like an album. You just can't skip a song. I mean, and I'm not saying that just because it's me, but it's a dope album, man. It really is. 2 years in the making. Brown Boy doesn't put out music just to put music out. I put music out when I perfect it, and I feel like it's ready for my fans. I don't do music because I want to walk around like I'm some big famous superstar. I do music for the fans, and I want to be able to touch you guys with it. So when you pop it in the deck, you might be feeling like, okay, I'm feeling a little down right now. I want to hear some inspirational music. You're going to hear some Brown Boy. You know, that MC Magic and Brown Boy record called I Know, Off the Hook. You know, Off the Hook. You want to get a little sweet and sexy or whatever, you know what I mean, with your lady or whatever. We got a joint on there too. It's me and Zigzag and Nino Brown, man. It's a dope record called Incredible, and it's talking about how you kind of cater into your lady and she's incredible. And we can go from that to, I mean, man, there's just so many avenues you can go, man. We can go to one where you can't get over your chick. I got a record called Can't Get Over You, and it's just going really deep, man. So it is what it is, man. It's just a dope record, dope beats, and I took my time with it, 2 years in the making, man, and I perfected it, and I said, you know what? I'm ready to put it out there, man.
Henry G here with you on a Sunday afternoon. Special guest Brown Boy. We got the exclusive world premiere of Brown Boy's new track with MC Magic and D Solace. That's coming up a little bit later. Brown Boy, we're going to get into your new track, though. Kick It. Go ahead and introduce this one for us.
All right, Kick It, man, really is just kind of like for the females, man, you know what I mean? If they down to kick it, you know? It's like, you know, the first verse, let me holler at you, girl, let me know your name. No, I'm not a player trying to spit some game, you know what I mean? It's like, it's that gentleman approach to the females, man. I ain't even trying to come outside. I was like, look, girl, I got money, what's up? Let me buy you the world. Nah, it's just, I just want to kick it with you, you know, get to know you, man, and I just set it off like that. Melissa Lujan, I got Sarms Carter on the beat, and doing the hook, and the rest is history, man. It's a dope record, summer record, and right now, man, we're gonna premiere it right now with my boy Henry G on Hot 103 Las Cruces. Check it out, Las Cruces. From the heart, man, I got mad crazy love for you guys. New Mexico in the building, man. Right here, it's your boy Brown Boy. World premiere, Las Cruces, Hot 103 is my new joint right here. Kick it.